Today has been a day of rest and recovery after 3 days supporting brand new property investors on their particular journey. This has allowed me time to think about questions I got from Friday's vlog. The question I got was, I understand that I should do just only one thing, but how do I know what one thing to do? Today's vlog is going to answer that question and develop on the concept of doing one thing but making it massively effective. I understand that you've got a day job and that you want to maximize the time and effort you spend on building your side business, your hustle, your property business, whatever it is, and make the biggest impact towards your goal. So the key thing to do is focus on the 80-20 principle. This is a universal law that states 80% of the results are based on only 20% of the work we do. That means that just 20% of the actual activities we would do, which would be the one thing in the evening, will produce 80% of the results that lead towards you achieving your goals. It might be easier if I show you this in a diagram. 1 second. Right, so this particular diagram, the black represents the effort and that represents the results. So if we focus on just this part, it actually produces most of the results. Let me give you a real world example. My property business. The macro goals of my property business are 1, to acquire new properties, 2, to raise finance. So I have to ask myself, which tasks will give me the biggest impact? So in my case, it's physically view new houses, and number 2, tell people that our business can give them a better return than they are getting in the banks. So let's flip that on its head. What are the tasks that will give me the smallest results that maybe I shouldn't focus on? Maybe it shouldn't be the one thing I do in the evening. It could be taking photos during the property viewings. I then come home in that week and then spend an hour, 2 hours organizing the photos into folders so that I can reference in the future. Yes, this is important, but is it going to achieve the main goals of the business? Which leads me to the final part of this vlog. What is the one thing I should do? Well, let's take this diagram for example. If you've got 10 things to do on your to-do list, identify the top 2 things that will give you the most impact and focus on that. Make that the 1 or 2 things you do in that evening.
Yeah, excellent.
That's it. That's my vlog.
Oh, that was the end. Okay.